What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Off Day Podcast with Carmen and Liz.
Welcome back, y'all. Another episode in 2025.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we're happy to be back. We're happy to be back giving y'all some more episodes with some structure now. Last episode, y'all know, it was kind of just a yap sesh, but we're getting back on track now, so we're happy to have some more topics and such coming up here soon. Yeah, I think we're gonna start going every other week posting now.
Your girls are busy, okay? Your girls are busy.
Just hand. Sorry, just hand.
Anyways, speaking of topics, our topic today is a pretty fun one. You guys are going to get a little flashback with us as we go down memory lane for our track and field horror stories. So this can be anything from high school up through college. I don't think I have anything middle school wise on here. But yeah, we're going to deep dive and unlock some nightmares and share them with you.
I don't know, I can barely remember high school. Like, I ain't remembering middle school.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody competitive in middle school.
Yeah. Not wrong. Not wrong.
I can't believe that we're already like a year and a half removed from our track careers.
Dude, it is crazy because like today I was thinking about it because there were like just people visiting campus and I'm like, I am so much older than you guys. Like, you guys are freshmen. And I'm like so far, like, I'm not really removed because I'm still in it every day, but like, it is still crazy. I'm like, wow.
You're, like, graduated.
Yeah, I'm just like still like in the environment of all of it, and it's crazy because I'm like, I could not imagine being a freshman going into like college track and field cross country right now. I just pass.
I was
if
saying
you
about
recruit
that
though,
too.
go crazy relationships in your recruit, but pass. I'm good. Thanks though.
When we did our fifth year together at the same college, and our freshmen of that year, they're about to finish their junior year and become seniors.
Yeah.
I don't know if they listen to this. Probably not. But that's always crazy, like thinking about the freshmen, because I remember them as recruits.
Yeah,
and they're about to be seniors.
Yeah, it's insane, literally crazy.
So-
Cause like I still like talk to a few of them, and I'm like, well, yeah, senior year, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember being on the first run on campus in grad school, and I was like, hey guys, I'm Liz. First day, what up? Wasn't even in the recruiting process. They had no clue that I was coming in. I was just like, what up, new girl? Hey. That was fun.
Damn.
All right, you want to kick us off?
Yeah. Oh god, I'm on the spot. Yeah, we just like try to think of some like crazy things that happened to us from track and field, because that was our sport. So we did that for a couple years now.
Just a few.
You kick it off,
just
bro.
a few. You want me to?
You kick it off. I'm getting stage fright.
All right. I had to really open up some Vietnam flashbacks here, and
yeah, you have like specific names on there.
No, I vividly remember these things because they still haunt me till this day. This story specifically, I was actually just talking to someone about the other day because it still haunts me. Like, it still like gives me anxiety thinking about it because I vividly remember it. Anyways, let's take it back to sophomore year of college, okay? I think it was my sophomore year. I was on the DMR at the Mid-American Championship indoor track and field race. So, like, it was at home. Akron was hosting it. Home field advantage. And if you don't know what the DMR is, basically it's 4 athletes, and it starts off with
relay.
It's a 4-athlete relay. It starts with a 1200, and then it's a 400, 800, and then the mile leg. So I was the mile leg. I was a little miler. And so we're in this, and these girls are, they're all amazing in the conference. Like, our conference was really good at the time. Still is, whatever. Anyways. And literally, this race starts, and we instantly have a lead. And then the lead gets bigger, and every single handoff, we've stayed in first place to the point that by the time I got the baton, I had like a 200-meter lead. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, we're going to win this. Like, we got this. But I couldn't see anyone behind me, obviously. And the back stretch of this race, so I already had high anxiety because I was like, okay, we have such a big lead. I cannot blow this lead. Like, we need to freaking win this. Like, I am, like,
Yeah,
it's
surely not.
it's depending on me. Like, I'm the anchor. Like, now it's on me. And it's all in my hands on how we finish. And the back stretch of our home indoor track was like lined with like 50 plus people, and they were like leaning over the track screaming in your face.
50
Like,
plus.
when I shut up. When
That's track meets for y'all.
when I when I was running down the straightaway, like, people were like in my face, like, here. So like all I had was like screaming and just people like over, like, leaning over the track onto me. But they were screaming, she's on you, she's on you. And I'm like, oh hell, oh hell. So, long story short, this girl, I was 19 years old, she was 25, and this is before COVID, so it was like not normal to have like 25-year-olds still racing in the NCAA.
Yeah,
Obviously with
yeah.
COVID, like now it's more common, but like at that time it wasn't common. So this girl was 25 years old, and she hawked me down, rightfully so. She was an amazing freaking athlete, like she was so fast, but she stayed behind me on my shoulder and mocked me. And like I couldn't see it, but everyone was saying like, yeah, she like stuck on your shoulder and was like mimicking like your form and like started laughing and stuff, and then she took off. And so I don't know if you've experienced this, but like, like when you pass someone, sometimes you feel their energy, just like you suck their energy out and they just like crash and burn and then like fall back. You
Like
know that?
you suck theirs or they suck
Yeah.
yours?
Yeah, like you suck their like energy when you pass them in a race, or like you've seen it
Oh yeah,
happen
when you're
before.
the passer, not when you're
Yes.
getting passed.
Right. Well, in this instance, she sucked all the energy out of me, and I like had full on straight anxiety. And it was just so embarrassing, and we came fifth, so I blew that lead so bad because I just freaked out, absolutely freaked out. And I just remember being so upset, and I was like crying my eyes out because I was like, I blew like a championship, like potential like lead to fifth place. Like, it was so bad. I just remember crying my eyes out, and then I was like angry. I was like, she's 25 years old. Like, why is she racing a 19-year-old? Like, I was so mad and so upset. And then I remember, like, I don't remember if it was like my senior year or something. They were like, we're putting you in the DMR, and I was like mortified because of that, like that race. And I was just like, I also just felt like really defeated. Like I was like a pansy because I didn't react. Like, usually if you're like someone's coming up on you, you can like react and try to like fight it off. And I
I
just
don't
let
know,
it.
man.
Well, at least I would try. And it just like, I don't know, I just felt like the biggest pansy racing, and I felt like I didn't belong there. It was so bad, and it just like haunts me. I felt so bad for my teammates, and they're like, it's fine.
Dude,
I
the
was like, no, it's
story's
not.
taking a turn.
I don't know. Well,
Oh.
it gives me the willies thinking about it.
Yeah, it's like traumatic
Yeah.
because everyone was watching you too.
Yeah, and like it was a home field, so like everyone was there, everyone was watching, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I blew this like Steph Curry blew their 3-1 lead to the Cavaliers.
That happened to me in a championship 4x4 once at conference.
Dude,
I
yeah,
got called into the 4x4. Y'all know how it is when you get called to the 4x4.
yeah,
But it was at
yeah.
conference in Florida or something, and I think my body was just like toast from my other event. And also, side note, my leg was fractured. I'm like, what was the problem? What was the issue here? Like, yeah, my leg, it was cracked. My shin was fractured. I was trying to finish the season. This is the last minute season. So, same concept here. Got put in. Everyone's cheering on the front, on the home stretch. And I came down, and I've never locked up like this in my life. Like, I locked up. So many people passed me. It didn't matter. Like, we weren't going to do good in the 4x4 anyways.
Oh my
But
god.
4x4 will eat you alive. The
Yeah,
relays are crazy. Like, you
dude,
get
it
so hype, and
is.
then something happens, and it's like I just let my team down,
Dude, yeah.
and I
Oh
was
my
the
gosh.
anchor.
Yeah, that's the worst is when you're the anchor because you just feel
Yeah,
like it's all on you. It's all and everyone's like, "No, it's not." It's like it's everyone in the relay. It's like, "No, like
yeah.
it's
It's
anchor."
like, dude, that's like in soccer, like when you get scored on, the goalie gets scored on. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's not the goalie's fault." Like, come on, it's everyone. It got past everyone, but in the end,
Yeah. Yeah. You know.
who takes the full blame? The goalie.
Yeah.
Even though it's true, it wasn't just the goalie's fault. But yeah, I mean, yeah, just a little cross sportal action for you, your little insight across sports. So
Multi-sport athletes, love
yeah,
you. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take this back to high school, and I'm gonna see if you remember this. But freshman year of high school at the state meet at Jesse Owens, we were racing the 4x8, and I think I was lead off. No, I don't know, but I was passing the baton to Heather, and there's a picture of this, but I full on face planted, and I mean face in the track, legs up behind me, face planted the track. The baton got
people
through.
had to
We were
jump
fine.
over you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like a Brunswick girl that was like, oh, and like had to like dodge me. And yeah, not the first time I face planted the track. Well, that was the first time actually I face planted the track. Never mind. That's what
Yeah,
started everything. That was the first time. Never mind. Yeah, so that
that
happened.
that was literally insight into your first time, into the
Yep.
beginning.
Yep. Literally in front of the entire state meet. Yep. That was fun.
I never saw that. I think I was like third or fourth leg.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was, yeah. We came, what, like fifth that year in the state?
Or first. Maybe I gave it to you. I don't remember. That was
You might
freaking
have,
so long ago.
no, you might have led off, and I think Jenna anchored. I think it was
I was
you to
definitely
me.
either one of the other three that you weren't.
Oh. We ran it together side by side, actually.
That really kicked off a whirlwind of face plants for you. Let's
It did.
rewind. Let's go back to
Well,
Jeff in the studio to see the replays.
well, let's see here. Should I pull out the second bullet point in here when I face planted in the steeple pit that went viral on TikTok? Because some random guy posted it.
It's like those things where they're like talking about something embarrassing they did, and they're like, "Oh, yeah, but I was like 5 at the time," and then you're like, "Yeah, this was last year."
Yeah, actually, fresh freshman year of high school started the face plant, and then my grad school year ended the face plant. But yeah, that was at Tennessee, and it was raining out, and it was like 37 degrees. It was horrible weather. Everyone on the freaking team was inside in the vans, except for like you and a few of the other distance kids that like stayed out to watch. And it was freaking raining,
Yeah,
and
we were getting in the on the buses and driving home like right after your
yeah, I was the last
steeplechase.
event. The videographer wasn't even out there. Like everyone said, "Bye, f y'all." But yeah. So this was literally like the third lap, and then if you don't know what a steeplechase is, it's 3,000 meters, so it's like 7.5 laps, and it's like barriers that you have to hurdle, and they don't move. So if you clip it, like you're going down. And then there's a water pit, so you have to like hit the barrier, jump off of it, and over like the water pit. And I went to do that. I went to jump off the water pit, and the water pit jumped on me. So I face planted, absolutely ate it, and
We
it
were
was
all
fun on.
standing right next to it. We were all like, "Ooh!"
I came
I
out of
remember you
that
were
water.
laughing.
Well, I came out of the water and I was laughing, and I like looked at you guys, and I was just
Yeah,
like,
we waited to
yeah.
see if you were laughing, and then we laughed.
Well, and I always said, because like I'd steepled for like a few years, and I was like, that was my main event. And I was like, if I ever face plant, I'm going to laugh. Because like I'm waiting for the day that I face plant and I know it's gonna be funny. And I literally said,
I would be
it better
crying.
be on video. Well, what freaking sucked is that it was so cold out and I was soaking
Yeah,
wet
it
and
was
I just
already raining. It was already
yeah.
raining.
And I felt for literally like the last 4 laps, my body just get like tighter and tighter and tighter and I was like frozen. I was like, this sucks.
Yeah, and like having to jump off the ground.
Yeah. Back into the water. Yeah. So much fun.
You went fully submerged under it. under the wall, and we were like, "Where'd you go?"
We'll put the video in this. We'll put the video in it. Don't worry.
It was crazy. And
Yeah.
then we just got on the bus and just drove 6 hours home.
I was soaking wet. My legs were like gushing. It was all scraped up. Everyone was all warm on the bus, and I'm just getting in looking like I took a shower. Like,
Yeah,
whatever.
everyone was like waiting for you, and then you got on soaked.
Ah,
That
good
was crazy.
times. All
Someone
right,
had to
hit it.
do it. Someone got to do the
Yeah,
steeple. You know,
I took it. I did
someone
it for
got
the
to do every
team.
event.
I took it
Yeah.
for the team.
I have one about when I was injured. Me and my roommate Sam, we got injured at the same time. And it was a bone, like we broke our bones. Like I fractured my tailbone and she fractured her hip or something. This is from running, y'all. Like y'all will literally get bone fractures just from running too much
And
or
then
too
you run through
fast.
them, and then you still run through them.
Yeah,
and,
and
and
then
then and then you physically can't run anymore, and then you're like, oh my god, why can I not like run anymore? Like this sucks. But you just keep running through them.
yeah, it's because your skeletal system is literally fractured. But yeah, so one time we were throwing a party at our apartment. We lived in a penthouse, y'all remember, and we had this one roommate who had her like a bathroom that wasn't in her room. It was like the main hallway bathroom. And I don't know, something happened during the party and she had a full body mirror and it was up on the windowsill because the windows kind of started low. She had the mirror just like sitting on the windowsill, like a giant mirror. And something happened, and the mirror fell off the windowsill and just shattered on the floor
That's like
everywhere.
7 years of
Like,
bad luck, bro.
yeah, like during the party. And then, so the next day it was like shattered, and our roommate wasn't there. I don't know where she was. Because this is when it was like a whole Disney Channel episode, and we were like, we gotta fix it, you know? And so we like cleaned up all the shards, and yeah, we knew the thing that's like if you shatter a mirror, it's the 7 bad years to come or whatever. So we looked up how do you. There's got to be a way to reverse that psyche, you know. So we found that if you take a bag of the shards to a river that flows south and you dump them in the middle of the river, then it will reduce. You'll only have it bad luck for the next 7 hours. And let me like, I think I'm telling this out of order because we had the party and broke the mirror, and then we waited like a week, and within this week is when we fractured our bones. So you can't tell me that is not like crazy psyche, like it's real. Like if you break a mirror,
Yeah.
immediately you need to take it to a river that flows south. So so we bagged up the shards a week later after we were injured. We're both on crutches, and we took the shards to the Ohio River, which flows south. Technically, it's like southeast or southwest or something. But took them and we went to the middle of the bridge, and we were dumping them out, and we were like talking to each other, and people were like walking by because we went on like the People Bridge. They're probably like, what is
Dude, why
going
do
on?
I feel like I remember you telling me this? Like when
Because
this like
I told everyone. I was like, oh my god, I just fractured my tailbone because I broke this mirror. The only reason is because of the mirror. Like, it was like we fractured it and then we had to meet. Or no, start over. We broke the mirror, then we had to meet the next weekend, and I ran the meet. The next day, like Sunday, I woke up and I couldn't stand up because it was my like tailbone, my back. Couldn't stand on it at all. And I was able to sprint at 800 on it on Saturday. So crazy. And then like it probably wasn't like directly after that Sunday, but like a few days after that, we were Googling and we are like, yeah, dude, we got to find the nearest river running south, and we got to take these shards of glass and dump them. So yeah, we did that.
Oh,
We're in the trenches. Isn't that crazy though?
that
Like
is
the
actually crazy.
coincidence.
No, that was definitely tied together, 100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
without a doubt. Yeah, that's actually insane. I would have loved to just be a fly on the wall or just like a person passing by when you guys were doing that,
Yeah,
like
and then
dumping
we
it.
felt bad, and then we bought her a new mirror. But that mirror, like, it was like the full body ones that you can hang on your door.
Yeah.
It was like that, but it was like real glass, and it like folded open. It was like an
Oh.
armoire. Yeah, we
Oh.
freaking we destroyed it, or someone did at our house party. So
Oh my. Did you ever replace it?
yeah, we replaced it, but with like a cheaper. It did not fold open
Of
type.
course. Dude, you gotta just put it back and be like, dude, it's been like that. I don't know what you're talking about. That's always been
Yeah, we
there.
felt really bad.
Oh, okay. This one. So we went to this one meet in the state up north that we do not say the name of because we're Ohioans. But we went to this meet and it's a really big indoor distance meet, I'll say. So if anyone distance scouts out there probably know what I'm talking about. We freaking went there and we were standing in line in the bathroom and me and my teammate were like standing there and these girls in front of us, they were like, oh my god, like these girls are so mean here. Like they're literally so mean. And I remember like looking at my teammate and we were just like what the hell? Like that's so rude. Like why like that's so mean to say. Like what?
Like about you, like when you're
No,
standing
just
right
like
there,
no, just like about like the girls at like the race. Like these two girls were just like the
the
girls
home
here are
team.
so mean. No, just there were so many teams there. It was like a big indoor meet, and
So these
it was
girls were
just
just mad. They're just
yeah,
mad.
they were just two random girls that were runners, and they were like the girls here are really mean. The girls here are really mean. Like at this meet, and me and my team were just like that's so weird. Like that's so mean. Like what the heck? Well, freaking plot twist. My one teammate she was running the 800. Me and my other teammate, we were in the mile, and like the mile was so aggressive. Like these girls were throwing elbows, which like is normal in a track meet, but like more than usual. But more specifically in the 800, my teammate was racing it, and after the race, she was like in the lead, and then I think she came like second because of this. But after that, she came up to us and she's like, "Guys, am I bleeding?" And we're like what?" And she lifts up her jersey and she was black and blue with claw marks on her ribs. This girl,
Oh,
this girl in the race literally was grabbing my teammate because they were like fighting for first. Was grabbing my teammate by the ribs and literally like yanking her and like just grabbing her and like
no one
shoving
saw.
her. No, and we literally were like, dude, you need to tell like an official. She's like, she was so sweet. We were like, we like you need to. She's like, no, like no, like she's like literally so sweet. She's like, guys, it's fine. She's like, but what the heck, like they like, and then me and my other team were like, wow, they actually were not kidding when they were saying that these girls were mean here. Like this girl was full on like cat fighting my teammate. Like she was like black and blue with claw marks on her ribs. It was crazy. It was literally crazy. It was so mean. That was like the last time we went there too. Yeah.
Jeez. You know that one video that
The
was like going
baton.
around? Yeah, she like smacks her in the head with the
Yeah.
baton. Did you
Yeah.
see that girl is getting like charged for like assault and whatever?
I believe it. I mean, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I mean, she full on like whipped her hand back and clocked her in the head.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Dang.
yeah.
That's crazy that no one said anything about the
Yeah.
claw. The
I
claw.
know. My coach was like, "Oh my god." It was insane. He's like, "You should have fought her back. Like you should have just fist fought her. Just
Yeah.
stop mid race and just started clocking her."
Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't have any like bloody stories like that I can think of.
Okay, I don't think anything can top your freaking voodoo one though. with the with the exorcism in the Ohio River.
Yeah, y'all will see some crazy things in college sports. So
Yeah.
send us your stories.
Yeah,
Send them
come
to
on.
us. Any sport we want to hear.
Yeah, I mean that's about it on mine. The only other one it was just like I just had like major imposter syndrome, like racing at like big meets, like Texas Relays and Azusa
Oh
and like
yeah.
in Georgia, like we went to Georgia for a meet and I just had like major imposter syndrome racing like SEC girls and just like top nation girls. So that always gave me like anxiety. But then I was like, I belong just as much as everyone else on the start line, so it's fine. But yeah, that's it on like my horror stories for at least from what I can remember.
No, I can relate to that. I feel like we always went to the big like SEC meets, and like those were all our meets. And then yeah, same thing. Sometimes it's like, oh god, I'm just a I'm still we're still D1, but it's like
Yeah.
it's all about reputation. But just because a school has a better reputation, doesn't mean that they're better than you. So
Yeah.
consider that in your next recruit trip.
I, I remember being at LSU running the 1500 and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm standing on the line with a bunch of LSU girls." Like, what? That was crazy.
Oh, are they good at track?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like when you race Bama and
Yeah.
they're intimidating.
Crazy.
But yeah. Yeah. I feel like there's so much we could get into. Like, freshman year when my GPA was like 2 point something. Yo, freshman year
Um,
was a blur for me because I actually had knee surgery and I had a red shirt the whole year. And virtual class was not as popular back then, okay? And I was not feeling like going to class with my huge knee brace and crutches. So yeah, the GPA took a hit, okay? What can I say? It's freshman year. I got knee surgery. What are you gonna do?
Dude, do you remember when we drove down to visit you that weekend?
Oh yeah, yeah, that time period when
Yeah.
you're still friends with all your high school friends and they all come visit you at college.
Yeah.
But we got to reunite with them at the sports awards, so that was fun.
Yes.
If
Yeah.
y'all watch this, hopefully our friendship still remains intact.
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
just texting Jazz
Oh, really?
about something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know. I miss like the girls out of that group.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, because your ex is in there. Lizzie's ex, who was a boy. So
Why do you gotta say it like that?
dude, I'm just trying to clarify, man. It's 2025.
Yeah. Yeah. Yikes. Yikes. Anyways.
Yikes.
Anyways. Passing on that. Do you have any other ones? I'm trying to think.
Probably.
I mean, oh, my freaking friend today was like, "You need to be put in more stressful situations." And I said, "I spent the past 13 years stepping on a start line. That was enough
Yeah.
stressful
Please
situations.
no.
Like, I'm okay."
Dude, I literally have nightmares still. I've been having nightmares since I graduated that I'm like in my life now and I get called by our old coach to come run a meet, like, or I have to run an 800 this weekend, like make sure you're ready to go because I just like freak out. It's a nightmare. Like I'm like, "Oh my god, I'm not trained. I've been not eating well. I'm not hydrated. I don't have my plane tickets. I lost my plane ticket," or like stuff like that. I don't even know where
You
the meet is.
you do tell me that a
Nightmare-ish.
lot. You do tell me that a
Yeah,
lot, that you
it
do have
freaks me
those
out.
nightmares. You need to talk to someone about that, maybe.
My one friend who's a couple years above me, when she graduated, she said that she would get the nightmares, and then I started getting them. I bet a lot of people get them, man. Like I loved track, y'all. I loved running and everything, but it's like the scary part is like not being prepared for a meet. That's
Yeah.
like my nightmare, and I literally will have nightmares about it.
Yeah. Just shows that you're a true athlete. Athlete.
Yeah, you get it. You get it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I get it. I don't have the nightmares, but I get it.
all right, man. We let's move on to our special new little segment here
Okay.
that we got planned for y'all. Gonna explain it?
You want me to explain it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are gonna do who knows who better, like best friend Olympics. So basically, we're gonna quiz each other, and we're gonna see like who knows who best. So Like we'll both write the answer down, and then we'll see if like the other person gets it right for it. That makes sense? Okay. Okay.
All right, starting off easy, I think. So, what celebrity would I be able to wait? Why am I phrasing this so weird? Okay, what celebrity would I most likely be friends with? Like actual good friends.
Wait, guy or girl?
Either. I don't even know the answer. Uh, okay, that one's too hard. Okay, what is my weirdest food combo? Fuck, I don't
Okay.
even know the answers to these because I just chatted them.
Okay, I have something down.
How about you just say it and then I say my review of your answer?
No, you gotta like write it down too, then we like flip it and see if it's like the same thing.
Alright, alright.
Do you write it down?
What? I can't, I can't even think of things that I eat right now. I can't think of anything. God. Oh my god, dude, this is really hard. Do you like have something prepared?
Yeah, I have it written down.
Food. Okay. All right. All right, I'm ready.
Okay.
Are you showing it?
Yeah.
This looks
What?
like it's like backward. Look like
I
chicken scratch.
saved. Okay, what did you say?
I said everything but the bagel and peanut butter.
Oh, I said anything with cottage cheese. I feel like you'd be putting that on some random shit.
No, I just eat cottage cheese plain.
Yeah, bro, that's so fucking gross. I
Oh,
thought you like
you
mixed it
just
with
hate
things.
cottage cheese. All right. All right, you go. I'm bad at this.
What is my like street name? Like that I grew up on? Cambridge.
What? I thought you said, what's my street name? Look what I wrote. Lizzie. I was like, that's kind of an easy one. It's kind of a simple one. How hard is this game?
I said that I grew up on.
Yeah, like your name that people called you.
Why do we suck at this?
Oh god, dude.
All right, you're up.
What dog breed would I be?
Do you even know dog?
I don't even know. I don't even know dog breed. I was just gonna write golden retriever. That's the only one I know.
The girl who's highly allergic to dogs doesn't know dog breeds. I said Doberman.
What? Golden retriever. Bang. Easy.
You are
one.
not a golden retriever. I'll tell you that. You are not.
Oh.
What did I grow up doing before I did track?
Done. Dancing acrobats.
You have the first part. I did not do acrobats, but I did dance.
You didn't do acro?
No, I was a hip hop dancer.
Oh. That's what I was thinking. It's like similar.
No.
No. No. All right. Should we do one more?
Yeah.
Fast food chain. What's my favorite? Y'all know.
Wait, shit. Wait.
Not which one would I go to when I'm trying to be healthy. Just like, which one do I think is the best?
What is it?
We have the meats. We have the meats.
What the fuck is that? Arby's? Whoa! I said Taco Bell or Wingstop. I knew
Arby's.
Taco Bell wasn't right, but then I was gonna say Wingstop. Dude, since when do you eat
I've only been to
Arby's?
Wingstop. I've only been to Wingstop like once in my whole life. Not Arby's though. I grew up on this
Bro.
shit.
Oh, wait, actually, I feel like I definitely knew that because you were like macking on the junior bacon cheese or the junior bacon burger, whatever the junior burgers are, and didn't they like mess up your
The
order
roast
and
beef.
you were about to lose your mind? Something what happened? There was something recently about Arby's that you had ordered, or like you door dashed it or something. I don't
I
remember.
DoorDashed the Valentine's Day Dunkin' Donuts, and I ordered a half dozen, and they gave me 3, and it wasn't even the ones I wanted. That happened. So
That
I hate
is
Dunkin' Donuts because of that. Except on
that
Valentine's
is
Day.
something with Arby's. Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna end that there. I don't have any more. I don't have any more questions. Obviously, I don't know you, but you kind of know me, and my street name is Lizzie, not my actual street name. I literally
Yeah, that
said,
one. But
"What street did I grow up on?" And you
I thought
said,
you said, like, what do people know you by on the streets? You know.
"The streets of Cleveland." I go by Lizzie. The streets of Cincinnati. I go by Liz. All right,
Oh,
that's
new
it for that
alias.
segment. Okay, actually, I kind of like the new segments because we're not doing hot takes anymore. I'm vetoing them. If you've been listening to the podcast, you know that I just don't do well with hot takes. I don't do
Yeah,
well with them.
you're terrible at them.
Yeah, yeah. It is what it is. It is what it is. So, trying to switch up the little segments to keep this fun and interesting. So, maybe we'll do more quizzes. Maybe we'll do some more things like that. If you have suggestions, you're not gonna let us know anyways, because every time we say someone suggests something, no one does. So it's fine. It's fine.
Shut up. I know the best segment ever would be like people send in like stories, like track horror stories or sport horror stories, or like send in their hot takes, then we read them. Guys,
Yeah. No,
don't y'all think that would
seriously.
be so fun? That would
Like
literally be so funny.
send in your hot takes or like send us questions. Send us guys, please. Please.
That would be y'all are missing like that would be so funny
It would
if we
be.
like anonymously read
Or
people's stuff.
like dares, like give us truth or dares. It'd be crazy. Like middle school all over again. On another note, before we close this out, this episode will already be dropped after the fact, but you race the Deca tomorrow, the Deca Fit. So
We talking
exciting.
about that?
I'm gonna bring it up, dude. That's exciting. You're gonna crush it. We're gonna send all the good luck to you.
Thanks, man.
You race tomorrow. Wait, what time do you race tomorrow?
In the afternoon.
Nice.
At some point.
Oh, and
It's like 2 or 3.
you're in the elite section too. Pop off, pop off. We love it.
Yep.
We love it.
Gotta buy the
so
tickets when they're available, so
yeah.
there's only available in Elite.
So you're gonna crush it, and you're gonna have so much fun. So
Thanks, man.
yeah, best of luck. But that is it for the episode today. Hope you enjoyed the topic in the segment. Little switch up.
Yeah, be sure to follow us on the tube. We're posting all our pods on the tube now, so you can see us and you can see our little question answers now from this episode if you're not already watching on the tube. Make sure you're searching Off Day Podcast with a K in podcast. PODKAST. Because somebody, y'all know this, somebody already has Update Podcast with a C. And they are inactive, so.
Yep.
And yeah.
But you know what? It allows us to be
So-
different. It allows us to be different and unique. So, whatever.
Yeah. Alright, y'all.
Alright. That's a wrap. Alright. Bye.
See y'all.